Welcome back to yet another Wounded Viking live session. Don't mind the luscious hair. Just got the third thing on my live stream. Hey, just got back from a hairdresser. Hercules blonde status confirmed. Sorry to keep you waiting. My precious woman had some things to share with me, and she'll be doing the dishes next to the speaker. So if you hear plates breaking and loud rumbling sounds, also I cooked, and that's why she's doing the dishes. That's a rule around this house. The person who cooks doesn't do the dishes. So I don't want you guys thinking that she cooks and does the dishes. It's not going down like that. What's up, lonely bloke? How are you today? Where are you guys from? Well, I'm from Belgium, and she's from Peru, South America. What's up? Where's the guy with a mustache? How you doing? That is a good rule. And who do you think cooks more? Who do you think cooks more? I'll let you guys figure that one out. Hint, it's not what you think. What's up, Danny Coyle? All right, let's get going. Let's get some questions going. I want to make this a good one. Yes, you guessed right. I am the chef of the house. I'm hearing some sounds from coming from behind the camera, but I never lied a day in my life. What's up? All right, let's get some questions going, guys. You know the concept for the new subscribers on these live sessions. You get to ask me anything, which basically means you get to choose the topics that we talk about, that I talk about, and do not hold back. Also, for those who are unaware, I still am taking on new clients. So if you're looking for somebody to coach you, get out of your depression, help you to lose weight, overcome your anxiety, learn you about self-confidence, you can hire me. Send me an email, lorenz.reeds@gmail.com. You're 14. Damn, that's young. I got a 14-year-old in my life. 14 years old.
Is the sound? Is the sound too loud?
Is the dishes sound too loud? Let me know. I don't know. I don't hear anything. I'm also starting high school in the 9th. He's also 14. I got two 14-year-olds. That's crazy because I always put on YouTube, like not made for kids. Wow. No, the dishes are fine. They're saying. All right, guys, let's get into it. I need some good questions. Oh, baby, at 5, we're going to... Okay. And I got a client at 3.
What?
At 3, I got a client. So, it's fine. It feels way later on the day, yeah? It's crazy because we got started so early. It feels like it's 4. So it's actually 1:45 here in Belgium. Yes. Do you watch wrestling? I do not watch wrestling. I really don't watch any I watch NBA, but even that has been cut back drastically. I just feel like most entertainment is a waste of time. I watch a lot of podcasts. I watch Lex Friedman. I watch Joe Rogan. Even Joe Rogan, I watch a lot less. And we like to watch movies, like old movies. We watched Scent of a Woman the other day. That was a good one. We watched Interview with the Vampire. That was a good one. Just like 90s movies, preferably. We tried watching the new Suicide Squad movie, but that one sucked. What is your lady's day-to-day life like? So my girl works remote most of the time. She also sometimes has to go to the office, but most of the time she works from home. So usually we get up very early. So we go and hit the gym before work, before office hours. We're already in the gym. That's like always the main, like get the gym out of the way and just the best start to the day. And then she gets to work for work. You know, she's in her own little studio working, and I am either coaching clients or making new videos or doing live sessions like this. And that's mainly, yeah, like the day basically consists of going to the gym, cooking, creating content, and then in the evening we usually hike. That's about it. Have you guys seen the movie Perfume? That's so crazy. Jasper also told us about the movie Perfume. You've watched it, yeah. I haven't watched it yet. Anytime you tell somebody scent of a woman, they always say you should watch Perfume because you say scent of a woman. Do you watch Good Doctor? Don't even know it. Any tips for starting high school? Yeah, just start. You got no choice, man. You're 13, 12. Like, just finish it. Go to high school. Life only gets easier after high school. Just make it true. No, that's a shitty answer. I'll try to give a better answer. Tips for high school: try to make friends. Try to be social. Make like the things that you do in the first couple of days are going to be crucial. So high school is all about cliques. So make sure that you're not going to be the odd one out. Don't be don't be timid. Like try to make friends as fast as you can, straight out the gate, and just make sure that you have people to hang with. That's important. That you need friends in high school. Yeah, that movie is really good. I agree. How do you console someone who recently lost a loved one? Because honestly, I can never find the right words to tell them. Honestly, I wouldn't so much try to console because there's nothing you can say. I would just listen, be there for them, go by, spend time, and that's it. That's all you can do. There's no words that you can say to help somebody get over a lost one. What's up, Lucas? Yeah, that's what I would say. Like, just listen to that person, give them attention, and don't try to come with too many rational arguments because it's not gonna help. The dishes are done, almost.
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 Let's see, you want me to be done.
I was arguing with my friend about Europe and America. He said America is the most charitable society in the history of Earth. No, because you don't have health care. How does that? So, third definition, obviously not. America being charitable is hilarious, man. They actually go everywhere across the world and invade countries and take over for their own gain. I wouldn't say they're charitable. I love the channel name. Thank you. Appreciate that. Breathing Jeans. Korea is pretty charitable, but not financially. People tend to value generosity as an important social trait. But America's not a generous country. They don't even give healthcare to their own people. What are you talking about? Like, I think 20% is healthcare. So yeah, no. America and charity. The whole thing about the American dream is that if you work really hard, you're gonna have a good life. But it's all about like you have to bust your ass. And so I would say America is the opposite of being charitable. And I think they were proud of that actually. There is no war crimes if your country is the winner. Right, yeah. The victor always rewrites history. That's how it goes. That's how it is. People have to start a GoFundMe just to be able to pay for surgeries. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the States for you. USA. I don't want to start hating on the US too much, though. I know I got many people from there watching. All right, so hit the thumbs up if you just joined and you haven't yet. Don't be shy. Show your boy a little bit of love. I can't wait to integrate to the US or Finland. I feel like those are two very polarized places. What makes you say those are the two places you would want to integrate to? Did you share your favorite tongue twister? I never had. I don't have a favorite tongue twister. I'm sorry, man. Never thought of that. What's up, Australia? How you doing, Lois? I'm gonna fix my camera a little bit. Put it a little bit like this. I think that's better. I guess it doesn't make a big difference. What is your favorite pastime, favorite hobby? Basketball. Basketball has always been my passion. I still play at a very low level locally. Basketball is my passion. Nature, anything with hiking and nature, anything that has to do with nature. Um, Reading, music, and going to the gym. That's about it. Like those are the things that I love to do. How many languages do you speak? Ik spreek Deutsch, yo hablo francés, ik spreek Nederlands, I speak English, y hablo español, papito. Entonces, 5, 5, 5, 10. 5 languages. Have you been to America? Many times, yes. I actually lived in LA for 3 months. I spent a lot of time on the East Coast as well. I've been pretty much everywhere except for Miami, Texas, New Orleans, Chicago. Those are like the main places I haven't been. Anything else, I've pretty much done. Obviously, not everything, but just like New York, Washington, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Boston, Maine, San Francisco, Las Vegas. What's your position? Because I'm relatively tall, they would always play me as a center, but I'm more of a shooter. Like my best skill is 3-point shooting, so I like to step out and shoot. So I would say like a power forward, I guess. You also got haters. I've got many, including my family members. I mean, I'm sure I do. I'm just not aware that much, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I have haters, but it's not like I have active haters who are actively trying to make my life shit. So you don't like America. I do love America. I do. There's so many things that I love about America. They are the best at entertainment. They're the best at sports and making it into a great package. Most of the media and culture that I consume is American made. So don't get me wrong. Like I do love America and all the things that they do. Not all the things that they do. I mean, many of the things that they do. Um, yeah, obviously, I listen to a lot of American music. We do not have animals. Come to Australia. We have some of the deadliest animals. I've been meaning to come to Australia, but it just hasn't happened yet. Hey, Swede watcher from the UK. Tack så mycket. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I used to live in Sundsvall for like a year. Shout out to Sweden. Yeah, dude. No. Like I'm not trying to shit on America. There's many things about America that I love. Just their system in terms of politics and their the way that they run the country in terms of their blanking man. What do you call that? External affairs, like them meddling with other countries and stuff like that. But I always say we're really good off with having America in charge. We're much better off with having them in charge than China. So, what are your thoughts of India? Great food, and great people. I have so many people from India show me love on a daily basis. So I haven't been there, and the food is just out of this world. I love Indian food. Do you have any goals in your mind right now? Yes, finish my book. I have a book called Rotten Lemons that I'm working on. Take my coaching to the next level. I'm really like focusing on coaching my clients, which is my biggest thing right now, and just building my brand, doing traveling again more. I'm gonna travel more soon, and yeah, those are the goals. Finish the book, grow my channel, travel, Make moves, man. I want to start doing public speaking. I want to do TED Talks. That's also something I want to do. My friend says Europe is closer to socialism than America is, and socialism destroys lives. Well, yeah. Your friend sounds kind of dumb, man. Because that type of art, like, that's an argument that doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't even compare. Yes, compared to the US, Europe is more socialist, but the whole thing, it doesn't make sense because you can't, again, American people love looking at Europe as if it is the United States of Europe. No, it's not like that at all. There is no such thing as Europe. It's just a continent. It's not like we make these, joint decisions. Every single country in Europe has a distinct character, different politics, different culture. Like you can't compare it. I know Americans seem to think that countries are like states. It's not like that at all. So you can't call Europe socialist because there's many countries in Europe that are the opposite of socialist. So yeah, man. And people that construct arguments like that, like they're just not that intelligent, to be honest with you. I agree with you on the politics. I just wish we had affordable free healthcare. That's the thing, man. Until I don't care what anyone tells you from the States, until you guys don't have free healthcare, it's just like, come on, don't talk to me. I would have been dead. I literally would not have been alive today if I was born American, It's like, that's all you need to know, really. Bonjour, Edouard Arnoux. Any muscle-building supplements you recommend? The only thing that works is creatine, and I have a vegan protein powder that I use because it's very easy on the stomach. I found that whey protein is really bad. It gives me gas, doesn't digest well. So vegan protein is great. Creatine is great. That's it. I take a multivitamin. I take a fish oil supplement, and that's it, basically. Thank you, dear Daley. I could imagine that too. You would be great at TED Talks. Thank you, Goose. How long have you been making YouTube videos? Close to 5 years now, I think. When I grow up, I'll be a family medicine physician doctor. Hope me best of luck. Good luck, buddy. You'll make it. Do you like Formula One? No, I'm not into it. I don't dislike it, but I don't know anything about it. Drake K, never been to Sundsvall, too far north. Seriously impressed by your language skills. Thank you, man. I gotta say, my French and German is not that good anymore because I barely speak it. I'm focused on getting my Spanish to really be fluent. That's my main goal right now, actually, in terms of languages. Sundsvall, man. I was there. So Sundsvall is a small town all the way up north in Sweden, for those who don't know. Yeah, the sun doesn't come up in the winter. It's just dark the whole day. Temperatures of minus 28 Celsius. I don't know how much it is in Fahrenheit, but it's beyond cold. It's just like, yeah, it's crazy. But I had a good time. I love Sweden as a country. It's a very interesting culture. It's cool. Please do not rule out alternative medicine. Okay. What's up, Elena? Yeah, let me see all the stuff that I take. Trying to see if I can show you guys something else that's like interesting in terms of the supplements. So this one, obviously, fish oil, ultra omega-3. I use maca too for energy sometimes. Maca. This one, vitamin D. Creatine, which I already mentioned. And then a multivitamin from Now. Adam. Yeah, those are the main things. Why are Russian men fearless? Why are they so wild and fearless? I don't think all Russian men are wild and fearless. I think that's just a stereotype. I just think, in general, though they grow up in a more rough society, I think you have to, being a Russian man, you have to just be, it's in the culture, you have to stand up for yourself or you're getting eaten alive. So I just think this is a cultural phenomenon. But I'm sure there's also Russian men who are very afraid. Still, your English is spot on. Some of the wording you would only expect from someone that lived abroad for years. I mean, I lived in Barcelona for like 4 years, and I actually spoke more English there than I did Spanish or Catalan. And then I traveled a lot. I mean, but yeah, my English is. I used to watch a lot of TV when I was a kid. That's how I learned. Do you ever take Arganine? I do. I do. I think it's one of my supplements. I'm not a big orange juice fan. No, orange juice is full of sugar. You should never really eat more than 2 pieces of fruit a day, guys. Like it's a bunch of sugar. What kind of camera are you using? The Sony ZV-1. Sony ZV-1. Very happy with it. Just bought it recently. All right, keep the questions coming, guys. You and your lady's house look so comfy. Yeah, it's a mess right now, though. Look at this. Look at this mess. It's a mess. It's literally never been this disordered, so don't judge me. Berries are good, but lots of other stuff has a ton of sugar. Yeah, blueberries are really good. Bananas are really good. Um, all fruit is good, but just people go overboard and eat it too much, and then the fructose actually poisons your liver. Have you ever taken lion's mane as a supplement? I've been taking it for about a week. How does it feel, man? I was just looking at it the other day. Do you feel any changes? So for those who don't know, lion's mane is a mushroom, is a supplement based on mushroom extract, and it should help you with energy and focus, stuff like that, right? What is your experience? That's very interesting that you mentioned that. Do you have fear of dark or heights? No, none. Check out Dragon Heart's 5 Immortal Drops. Whenever the name gets too crazy, I tend to like not want to try it because it just sounds like marketing. And Dragon Heart's 5 Immortal Drops sounds kind of crazy. I have heard bad things about lion's mane. Well, let's hear it. What have you heard? I take CBD oil. It helps with my anxiety and mood waves. Yes, that is good. Do you have any fears? Sure, I got many fears. I mean, I've got nightmares of cancer, of having cancer again, of my jaw rotting away. Sure, like there's many fears, but I think that's part of life. Like I wouldn't want to be fearless. I would much rather experience a broad palette of emotions than going through life just being like, always the same and not experiencing these things. You need fear. You need fear. Too much chocolate. I don't get it. What is your religion? I do not practice a religion. I did not know what happened with your jaw. Yes, it was cancer. Will you talk more about that? Well, I've got about 200 videos talking about my cancer. So all you need to do is go back to like my earlier videos and you'll see. I have talked about it for days. Yeah, I had bone cancer first and then I had leukemia later on. But I'm not gonna get into that right now. There's a lot of content out there that you can find about my cancer. If there's anything specific you would like to know, I will answer that right now. Ripping jeans. No, I don't believe in Jesus. Not really. Not really. I got this hole on my chin again. You can't really tell that there is this infection here that is still not closing. Is Netflix fun for you? No, I'm not a Netflix fan. It starts when I open the Netflix page. You just get paralysis analysis, or is it analysis paralysis? And there's just too many options, and you just end up scrolling, and then you just end up like watching something that you already seen or like no. It's too much. I don't like Netflix. I'm not a Netflix fan. I'm really not. How long have you and your lady been together? 2 months, 2 years and 4 months, I think, something like that. Something like that. Because a while back, I remember a video you uploaded about how, okay. So yeah, no, like I don't watch shows either because shows just like they're so time consuming and they keep you like you have to put so much time in it and it never ends until it's it until like 10 episodes. So oh, I watch movies for that reason. Movies are, beginning and enjoyable. The people killed Jesus. Hmm, okay. Guys, hit the thumbs up if you just came into the live, if you like these live sessions. I do not play video games. Honestly, man, life is too short to be living it through a digital avatar. Like, that's what video games is. It's an escape. It's a drug. It's an escape, man. You're just in your computer in this other reality, playing it for years, for hours upon hours. I used to play a lot. I used to play all the time when I was younger, but then I just realized life is the greatest video game of them all. Life is a video game, guys. Like, that's the whole thing. You can do what you want to do. You can create your own character. Like, I literally created this wounded Viking character. Look at me. Look at my physique. Look at my hair. This is me literally like meddling with my player one body. So it's fun. Like, don't be so quick to settle down and stop taking chances. Like, we're all gonna die. We're all going in the same direction. Find liberation in the meaninglessness of life, and just understand that life is really amazing if you understand that it's not that big of a deal, and that you can do anything you want to do. In the sense that um, that you can just yeah, make every day an adventure. So true. You can get stuck in the TV very easily. Lucifer. I deal with extreme fatigue sometimes, which is annoying, but it's still early days. I have noticed a little more focus and a quieter mind, but I'm still familiarizing myself with it. Okay, all right. Keep me updated, man, on how that lion's mane is affecting you. Because I was looking into it. Goose. Lots of shows nowadays also suck you into a fake reality. They create a fake sense of reality and can be really negative for people. I talk about that. I made a video, We Have Become the Things We Watch. It's on my homepage of my channel. We have become the things we watch. And that's what it's about. Like, when you watch shows, it fucks with your mind because even like the so-called nerdy guys or the insecure people in the shows or the so-called losers, they are still like the most special, unique, you know, low-key attractive losers that you'll ever see. Like, it's all so fake, they'll take this super attractive person and they'll throw some nerdy clothes on them and give them like some big goofy glasses and it's like, oh no, it's a nerd. Like, no, actually it's still a very good looking person with perfect skin and all those things. And that's just something that really irks me a lot. Like, if you look at Netflix and media and just everything on YouTube and Instagram, you get this idea that the world is just filled with these super beautiful people, that everyone around you, everyone in the world is just like in great shape and they look amazing. And then you go outside, and you can go anywhere, go to any city, go to any like populated city, go to Barcelona, go to Paris, go to London, and just sit on a bench and watch people for 1 hour. Like, 90% of people are just not good looking. You know what I mean? They got weird things. They're out of shape. They're fat. They're this. They're that. They don't dress well. That's us. That's people. That's who we are, and that's okay. Beaten to death by this idea that the world is inhabited by these perfect people because the things that we watch, and it's nonsense, man. Okay, dude, delay. Have a good one. Okay, lion's mane. Lois, thank you about that. I really enjoy your channel. I've been following you for almost a year. Thank you. From Spain. Alejandra Kinderman, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Bienvenido a mi canal de YouTube. Aquí yo hablo de la vida y de cosas que yo pienso. Goose, your connection is going on and out. Again, sorry about that. I hope I'm coming through. You are really inspiring me in so many ways. Thank you. 30 minutes in already. Time flies when you're having fun. I've been watching your videos since last year. I've learned a lot. I've learned the stuff. Thank you, really. Thank you, Mustafa, for telling me, man. I like that cool hairstyle. Thank you. I just wanted to know. I have a ton of allergies. Guys, by the way, I am still taking on new clients. So if you are looking for somebody to help you turn your life around, change things up, this is my email, Lorenz, that's me, .dries@gmail.com. So reach out to me and we can start working together. Takes a lot of balls to be a YouTuber. I mean, it's okay. It's not that correct. I don't feel like we shouldn't put YouTubers on a pedestal. All they do is just, like, especially most YouTubers, they don't do lives because it's really easy to film yourself and then appear confident, appear interesting, do double takes, and then edit it and make yourself look some type of way. That's why I like lives. I want you guys to see how I really am on the spot. But yeah, a lot of YouTubers suck, man. Like, I've met some of them and they're not really all that great. Since when did you start training? When I was like 17, 16, so like 16 years ago, 17 years ago. And that, what I said about YouTubers goes for people, most people, honestly, that are active in the field of social media, or active in the field of social media, they're just like, yeah, I don't know. They're weird. First of all, they're glued to their phone, and you can just tell they live on their Instagram, and they just live. They have this like different, reality. They feel comfortable being alone in their room, being on their phone all day. Like, but if you put them in real life situations, they're just like, oh, this is weird. So yeah, don't put these people on pedestal. Like, most of them, they just look good and confident for the camera, but most of them got a lot of mental health issues, actually. Is YouTube slowing down like it's addictive? I don't know what you mean. If YouTube is addictive, I don't think so. I tend to compare, the reason why I've chosen YouTube is I tend to compare YouTube with like Wikipedia, but only with videos. Like, it's not like, you can find some really deep, good stuff on here. That's why I like it. Shout out to South Carolina, Will Holland. What's up, Jesus? How you doing? Ask me anything. How do you see yourself after 2 years? Um, I will have bought a house by then, no longer renting the way I am now. I will be doing seminars across the world, speaking for live audiences. I will have published my book. I will be in the best shape of my life. Yeah, that's what I see. You've mentioned that you hold crypto as an investment. What are your thoughts on gold in the stock market? I'm not a stock market expert. I'm not a crypto expert either. Like, my girlfriend got me into crypto. She knows everything about it, and I just followed suit. I put all my When it comes to crypto, I only have Ethereum. I got rid of all the altcoins. They're too volatile for me. I'm just, Ethereum. That's it. I believe in that, and I'm holding for the next few decades. I'm good, Jesus. But yeah, I really couldn't tell you anything about gold or the stock market, my man. I don't want to give you advice that doesn't make sense. I got rid of my cable and just use YouTube for everything. Yeah, fuck, I haven't had cable in years, of course. Fuck cable. A close friend has had a uterine cancer diagnosis. We're in lockdown. I can't visit her. I need to make sure she's mentally okay. Try video calling her. That's what I would do. It's the best you can do. What are you proud of so far? Follow, not settling for a normal job, not choosing the money, and doing what makes me happy, doing what I believe in. I'm very proud of the people that I've helped. I get daily comments on my on my suicide prevention video called Three, wait, what's it called again? Three things, three must do's before committing suicide, or something like that. I don't know the name, but I get a lot of comments from people telling me that my videos got them through depression or caused them not to kill themselves. So I'm very proud of that. These videos are going to be here forever, no matter what happens. I could literally die today, and my legacy will live on through my videos. So very proud of my YouTube channel, actually. What else am I proud of? The way I was able to transform myself and what I've been able to create post cancer in terms of the way I look and the way I am and the way my life looks. Lord knows it took blood, sweat, and tears. How much heavy dumbbells can you lift? Very heavy, very much. How far along are you in your book? It's not an autobiography, no. I would say I'm about 70% done. I haven't written in the last 2 months, though. I'm not going to lie. I've been really distracted, so I'm going to make a big push soon. What do we eat? Diet tips. Oatmeal. You should eat oats daily. You should eat avocado. You should eat sweet potato at least 3 times a week. Rice, chicken, eggs, bananas. What else? Blueberries. Don't drink anything with lactose. Don't drink milk. Use almond milk. What else? What else? Spinach. Spinach is highly underrated. It's such a good vegetable. Broccoli. I eat a lot of pasta too. What time do you go to bed? 10:30 p.m. Have you got or had any addictions? I've had my not real addictions, not real like addictions to the point where I was like, oh, I'm geeking out, but definitely had one. I'll buy your book. Thank you. You're pretty awesome. You got straight to the point. Thank you, Lucifer. Did COVID lay you back from working out, or are you still going? I kept going, man. I focused on. Whoa, Rhythmic Jeans, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is amazing. Thank you for this massive donation. 12,000. I don't know what that is. Well, whatever it is. Thank you so much. I don't really know how much it is, but it doesn't matter. Thank you, thank you, thank you for seeing the value in my channel, for seeing the value in my content. I do these lives for free for you guys. So anytime somebody sees the value, I really appreciate that. If anyone else wants to support the channel by hitting the dollar button and sending over a super chat donation, that's massive. It's $10, LOL. Dude, that's a lot. I don't know why you're saying LOL. I don't know if you're implying that that's not a lot. That's massive, man. $10 in a pandemic is massive. Like that's coming out of someone's pocket. So really appreciate that. That's really a lot. That's very generous. Goes a long way. I need to get myself a nice Latina as well. Well, good luck with that. Do you consider yourself an extroverted person? Yes, extrovert, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do these videos. What format will your book be in? It'll just be like you'll be able to buy it on Amazon, and yeah, I guess like a Kindle too. Just standard. Yes, I drink coffee. I literally just finished this cup, but I do have a rule now that I no longer drink any more coffee after 3 in the afternoon. So there's this guy called Matthew Walker. He is just amazing. He is a sleep scientist, and he did a couple of years back. He did a podcast with Joe Rogan, Matthew Walker, and Joe Rogan. Google that, and that podcast changed my life. Like every single person needs to watch that podcast. It'll change your life about coffee, diet, and sleep, and what not to do. Your face is looking very good. Thank you. Learn Spanish. Yes. If you want a Latina, you need to learn Spanish so you know what they also speak English, but you need to know what they're saying when you're angry. You want to come say hi, Daddy? Come say hi. Ven acá, Tapita. I call her Tapita, which is like small potato. Whoa. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Las hermanas de Salma Hayek, ¿no? You look beautiful. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Do you and your sweetie want to? Oh, bye.
No kids anytime soon. ¿Qué tal, papita? Estás un poco estresada, ¿no?
I'm gonna take a shower.
Sí, relájate, cálmate. Hablamos después. Cuando se... Yo sé. Estás hablando con tu nani, ¿no?
No, yeah.
Ya, estamos dos gritando. Drama. What are the things that you enjoy doing alone? Everything, much to the dismay of my girlfriend. No, I like doing things alone. I love doing things alone. I'm very social, but I also really enjoy being alone and doing my things alone. And yeah, definitely. Hey, buddy, it's me, Barty. What's up, Barty? You dropped out of college and got a job as a well-paid job as a carnival operator. Salute to you, my man. That's dope. Mucho gusto. Small potato. That's beautiful. I also started eating healthier. Good. She's beautiful. Thank you. She is. You guys are still together. Yep. Happy for you. She's so gorgeous. La vida es hermosa. La hermana de Salma Hayek indeed. I know, right? What's your favorite type of coffee other than Latina? I didn't know that coffee was a type of Latina. I didn't know that Latina was a type of coffee. Yeah, I drink Peruvian coffee, not because my girl's Peruvian, but because I got bomb ass coffee. Being able to be alone is super important. I agree, guys. I do agree. I am here. I am live. It is not a green screen. So if you just joined, ask me a question and I will answer it. I'm reading all of the questions in the comment box. Also, I'm still taking on new clients. That's what I do. So if you want to hire me to coach you, I work with video calls. So you will get 2 video calls per week where we go over everything that is wrong with your life and then we come up with a plan. Then daily, we are in contact through text messages and audio messages so I can tell you what to do in the short term as well. So that's my email if you want to turn things around. Hesitate no longer. Can you tell me how to deal with my haters? You just ignore them, man. Like that, don't put energy into that. Fuck haters. And if it gets too much, just relocate. There's a whole world out there. Don't be in the like uproot yourself just because you were born in a geographical location doesn't mean you have to spend your whole life there. The life is a video game. You can do what you want. Society and religion wants to tell you that if you don't follow the rules, the earth is gonna open up and swallow you whole. Nothing's gonna happen. You can do what you want, man. People are just scared and they're projecting their fears onto you. Could you tell me more about the book you're writing? It's called Rotten Lemons. The name comes from the saying, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I figured, what do you do when life gives you rotten lemons, you know? That's the whole thing. So basically, it is my experiences, my philosophy, the things that I learned through my ordeals with cancer. And yeah, I think it's a pretty awesome book and I can't wait to publish it. She's beautiful. Thank you. If you were asked to live in the US or Spain, which country would you choose? Depends where. I would never live anywhere in Spain besides Barcelona, I think, to be honest with you. And in the US, if you're putting me in San Francisco in a bomb-ass apartment with a nice view of the bay, fuck yeah, I'll do it. So it all depends on what the conditions would be. What do you think of people who don't want to go to college and want a simple life with a minimum wage job? If that's what you want, then go for it. Fuck getting in debt. Like, if I was in the US, I wouldn't even go to college. That's another thing. They don't have free healthcare and they have to get in debt to go to college. Come on, man. That's crazy. What's the best thing you've done this morning? I went to the gym, had a crazy workout. I went and got a haircut. That's why my hair is looking luscious. I'm looking like a young Hercules. What else? I cooked a delicious lunch for me and my girl. I already coached one client as well this morning. I got another client coming up from Chicago. Shout out to Spencer. What else did I do? I think that's about it. What is the white object in the background to your left leaning against the wall? It is a dead body. If you've ever seen Dexter, then you know how he operates. I have done the same, so I'm going to get rid of that body soon, but Until I do, it's going to be there. Goose, do you charge for a session or a package? I've been thinking of adding a life coach with everything my mom having dementia. It's really getting to me. Goose, usually I charge per month. All right. What I recommend you to do is send me an email and we can work something out. If you want to try a session first, we can do that. We can do that too. So send me an email and then we can have one trial session, which obviously I'll also charge you for. But and then you can see what you want to do. Do you give people a second chance? Yes, I do. I always forgive, but I never forget. But I do give people second chances. What is your age? I'm 15. What's up with all these teenagers, man? You guys are going to get me in trouble. I'm 33. If you ever come to the US, you should visit the Olympic Northwest. Waterfalls, mountains, lakes, ocean, rainforest, and you can take a ferry to Canada. Sounds amazing. Goose, what are some of the best cities in that place? Is that Oregon or is that above Oregon? Yeah, Goose, send me an email. What I like about you is that you are never short for words. You always flow. I flow, baby. I flow. They say manifesting, believing in yourself, and especially having the willpower and the faith to do something makes it happen. I mean, sure, that's cool. At the end of the day, those are all words. People love to put words together, and then it's like, oh, it sounds good, so it must be true. Really, life is not that hard. It's just about taking action. When you put forward positive action, it'll always end up in some type of positive situation. When you're doing nothing and sitting back and being scared and going over the different options in your head, nothing's going to happen. So I just always say, push the first domino. And the action that you take with the goal that you have in mind usually will not end up being, the thing that'll happen to you is usually not what you set out to happen to you. For example, I told a story a long time ago. I had a girlfriend dump me, and then I was like, "Oh my God, please take me back. Tell me what to do." And she said, "Well, you got to grow up and get a job," because I was a student at the time. So I got a job just to appease her, and that was my goal. But then I never got her back, which is fine. But because of that job, I met a bunch of people that I am friends with to this day. I got a bunch of new opportunities, and I met my next girlfriend after that I was with for way longer. You see what I'm saying? It's all about putting forward action, man. Every day you gotta put up shots, throwing darts at the dartboard. Can we be friends? Sure, buddy. Washington. Washington State or Washington City? Because I've been to Washington City. Do you like tweets? No, I mean, I'm on Instagram. I'm on @WoundedViking on Instagram, but I'm not big on Twitter. Twitter is kind of toxic, man. It's nasty. I learned English thanks to your understandable accent. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Hey, ripping jeans. Thank you so much, man. That's crazy. Ripping jeans. That's the second donation you're making. You're making my day. Look, what is this? Please tell me the name of this currency. What is this? I'm so ignorant. Cheers to rotten lemons. Cheers to you, my friend. Look, man, I'm gonna play some real shit. Most people, they love to sit back and watch content for free, and they're just like, this is great for free. And it's like, yeah, sure, it's for free. But at the end of the day, I'm busting my ass. Like, I still got a bunch of shit to do after this. Not complaining, just explaining. My point is, people like you who actually see what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm out here in the mud, man, getting it out the mud. I took a client already, got another client coming. I'm putting forward all my emotional energy towards this, towards making this bigger. At the end of the day, at 8 p.m., I'm exhausted. I'm dead. Look at me, man. You think this shit is easy? Reading all the questions and coming back at you. So for people like you who understand that and want to be like, yo, let me, throw you a little something, that is massive. And I really cannot express how much I appreciate you for that. I'm not religious. Lois, you're 59. That's still young. It's Korean won. Man, shout out to Korea. Are you Korean yourself or are you living there in Korea? Thank you so much, Ripping Jeans. Lorenz, do you know the group Black Box? No, I do not. I do not. I do not. I do not. I listen to a lot of Johnny Cash, the Man Comes Around album. That's what it's called. No, I don't like his original stuff. I like his covers when he was super old. I listen to Devin the Dude. Lorenz, if you're not already, tell your fans about Rick. I'm confused. What do you mean? What is your favorite subject when your young mind is science? I don't get it. Have you ever met a stranger that had an impact on your life? Oh man, so many. I met so many strangers that had a huge impact on my life. And to this day, like the weirder they are, the more that I like to get to know them. So I have met some characters down the line, and yeah, I used to live with some crazy people in Barcelona, like legitimately crazy, but interesting. I like extreme people; they can teach you something. So yes, I've met many. My favorite Johnny Cash song is "I Won't Back Down." My favorite Johnny Cash song is "The First Time I See Your Face." Bridge Over Troubled Water. Those two. Those are just, they hit me, man. They hit me. Everybody here is their 50s with no black box. I know. I'm not familiar. Ripping jeans. I'm 100% Korean. Live in Seoul, but can't wait for Corona to die down so we can all travel. That's what's up, buddy. What do you do? What's going down in Korea? What's it like? What is your favorite Bollywood actor? Oh my God, I don't have a favorite Bollywood actor, man. I'm not a movie guy. I watch movies, but I don't know. I'm not big on the Indian scene. I don't know. Best memory about my childhood, going on these like camping trips in summer with my family, just being in the safe nest, the safe nest that is your family and your parents, and yeah, that's the good stuff. Going to Austria. Austria is such a beautiful country. Just being carefree. Unfortunately, I gotta go. All right, Darty, have a good one. Sent you a euro. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. How do you celebrate your birthday? I have a party in the backyard of my parents where we have like this bungalow, and we have like a big, like a stove fire. So we make fire. I make a meme playlist. My friends come around. We drink beers. We smoke, and that's it. We just do our thing, man. Should I learn programming or finance? Programming. If you learn how to program, you will never be without a job again. You will be able to work remotely and make good money. Programming, trust me. Do not have a cat. How was your first day at school? I was scared, man, like most people in high school, I guess. Nervous, scared, insecure. I didn't know who I was back then, which is fine. I am keeping up with all the questions. We got 31 people in here. Do not be shy if you want to ask me something. What kind of music do you like? I used to listen to a lot of hip hop. I listen to a lot of hip hop still, but now I'm getting more into techno. Let me check my playlist. What I'm listening to these days. So yeah, I listen to Paul Kalkbrenner. I listen to Artbat. I listen to Ty Dolla Sign. BVSN. I listen to Heth, who's a Dutch rapper. I listen to Derek Pope. I listen to Nipsey Hussle. I listen to Young Thug, Nate Dogg. What else? Draco the Ruler. Yeah. Johnny Cash, like I mentioned. Tame Impala. I love Tame Impala. Oh, man, how can I forget? Mac Miller. Mac Miller's last album is maybe the best. Like for me, Mac Miller, his last album, Circles, is I think my all-time favorite album ever. My favorite color is blue and yellow. I'm here to heal the world. Okay. Banking is a much more lucrative career than a programming career. Debatable, because with banking it has a lot to do with networking. You have to know people to climb the ranks. With programming, you don't. What do you think of the keto diet? If it works for you, it works for you. Then go for it. For me, I don't want to live without carbs. I can't sacrifice pizza, pasta, fries, sweet potato, banana. No, I can't. You know, you must have been a very loved child, being the last child. I was a favorite. Gotta go back to work. All right, Dre. See you soon, man. Tak sa miket. We won't forget about Dre. That's a good one. Is working 80 hours sustainable? No, it's not. Do you listen to music often? Yes, all the time. All the time. Which genres? I listen to a lot of acoustic piano, a lot of the hip hop, and then also like Leonard Cohen, Bon Jovi, even Metallica, techno, variety. Yes, I like veggies. Yes, I have visited a Caribbean island. I have been to the Dominican Republic, I believe, five times. Fell in love with the DR. Do you watch anime? Dragon Ball Z, over 9,000. Do you like football? Not anymore. Got boring. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid of wasting my time. I'm afraid of not going all in on my opportunities. My favorite Hollywood actor, Christian Bale. Do you think life in Europe is better than life in America? Yes. Yes, I do. I've never been to India. Guys, 1 hour in, and your boy is officially tired. So I'm going to check out. Thank you for being here one more time. If you are looking to turn your life around, you can hire me today. That's my email, lorenz.dries@gmail.com. It's LORENZ.DRIES@gmail.com. Send, all right, Goose, I'll check your email. What keeps you motivated? My recollection of being in the hospital for multiple months, not being able to eat, talk, bathe, do anything, and just promising myself that if I ever would make it out, I would live my life to the fullest on my terms. So that's what keeps me motivated. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Peace out. Ciao, ciao.